Once upon a time, in a bustling town, there lived a clever little mouse named Milo and a curious cat named Cleo. Milo lived in a small hole in the wall of a cozy house, while Cleo lived with the family who owned the house. Cleo was always intrigued by the tiny mouse she occasionally spotted darting across the kitchen floor. Despite being a cat, Cleo was not interested in harming Milo. Instead, she wanted to learn more about him and perhaps become friends. Milo, on the other hand, was wary of Cleo. He knew that cats were natural predators of mice and always kept a safe distance. However, he couldn't help but notice that Cleo never seemed to chase him like other cats would. One quiet afternoon, while Cleo was lounging in the sunbeam streaming through the window, Milo gathered his courage and approached her. He stayed at a safe distance and spoke up, "Hello, Cleo. I've noticed you watching me, but you've never tried to catch me. Why is that?" Cleo opened her eyes and smiled softly. "I've always been curious about you, Milo. I don't want to harm you. I just want to be friends." Milo was surprised by Cleo's friendly response, but remained cautious. "How can I trust that you won't harm me?" he asked. Cleo replied, "I understand your fear, but perhaps we can build trust over time. We could start by sharing stories. I would love to hear about your adventures in the house." Over time, Milo and Cleo began to share stories and learned more about each other's lives. Milo talked about his adventures and how he cleverly avoided obstacles to find food. Cleo shared tales of her playful antics and the warm family she lived with. As they spent more time together, they developed an unlikely friendship based on trust and understanding. Milo realized that not all cats were dangerous, and Cleo learned that mice could be wonderful companions.